There's a way of knowing someone past the surface and the name, past the small talk at the doorway and the pleasantries and games. There's a depth that most folks never reach in all their borrowed years. It lives below the laughter and it hides behind the tears. I thought I knew you, darling, when we walked down that aisle. I thought I had the map of you, I thought I knew your style. But a person is an ocean, and I'd barely touch the shore. Every year I spent beside you just revealed a little more. To know somebody,
really know somebody,
is the greatest gift the Lord will ever give. To know somebody,
really know somebody,
is the only way a man was meant to live. Not the surface and the small talk and the easy afternoon, but the 3 a.m. confessions underneath the winter moon. To know somebody,
Lord, to know somebody,
the way I'm just beginning to know you. You told me once about your childhood on a rainy Sunday drive, a story that you'd never told another soul alive. I held the wheel and listened, and I felt the distance close between the man I thought I was and what a husband owes. We've had our share of seasons where the knowing turned to cold, where two people in the same bed let their stories go untold. But we always found our way back to the honest and the true, to the version of ourselves that only comes out around you. To know somebody,
really know somebody,
is the greatest gift the Lord will ever give. To know somebody,
really know somebody,
is the only way a man was meant to live. Not the surface and the small talk and the easy afternoon, but the 3 a.m. confessions underneath the winter moon. To know somebody,
Lord, to know somebody,
the way I'm just beginning to know you. Most men go their whole lives never letting anyone in, building up the wall so high the light can't find a thin crack to get through, and the loneliness sets in like stone, and they die beside their secrets completely alone. But I got lucky, darling, when you opened up your door and showed me all the rooms in you I hadn't seen before. And every room I walk through makes me wanna find the next. To know somebody truly is the greatest thing there is. To know somebody,
really know somebody,
is the greatest gift the Lord will ever give. To know somebody,
really know somebody,
is the only way a man was meant to live. Not the surface and the small talk and the easy afternoon, but the 3 a.m. confessions underneath the winter moon. To know somebody,
Lord, to know somebody,
the way I'm just beginning to know you. To know somebody,
Lord, to know somebody,
Lord, to know somebody, the way I know you.
plant a field and expect it overnight. It takes the rain and the sun and the long patient light. You tend it through the drought and the late spring freeze. And love is no different. Love is one of these. We planted something small between us long ago. A nervous handshake at a church social or slow. Walk home through the summer and a good night at the gate. And neither one of us could see how tall it grows. Love is a harvest you work toward every year. Love is a patient through the drought and the fear. Love is a morning when the fields finally show everything you planted in the long ago. Love is a harvest worth every aching hand. Love is a lifetime working the same land. Love is the autumn when you see what you made. Love is a harvest that'll never fade. We had our share of seasons that were dry and hard, when the words between us didn't come easy in the yard. But we kept on showing up and kept on tending through, the way a farmer does what a farmer has to do. And the harvest came in fuller than we ever could have dreamed, fuller than the young ones at the church social seemed to believe it ever could be on that nervous summer night, when love was just a seed and everything was light. Love is a harvest you work toward every year. Love is a patience through the drought and the fear. Love is a morning when the fields finally show everything you planted in the long ago. Love is a harvest worth every aching hand. Love is a lifetime working the same land. Love is the autumn when you see what you made. Love is a harvest that'll never fade. The young ones ask me what's the secret to the years. I tell them show up every morning through the tears, through the lean years and the hard years and the in-between. Love is not a feeling, it's a discipline. Now we walk these fields together in the late October gold, two farmers who have grown their harvest brave and bold. And every row we walk tells the story of our years. Love is a harvest, Lord, it's worth it through the tears. Love is a harvest you work toward every year. Love is a patience through the drought and the fear. Love is a morning when the fields finally show everything you planted in the long ago. Love is a harvest worth every aching hand. Love is a lifetime working the same land. Love is the autumn when you see what you made. Love is a harvest that'll never fade. Love is a harvest worth every year. Love is a harvest. The rocking chair sits empty on the old front porch. The paint is cracked and peeling on the cedar torch. She used to sit there every evening after after 5. Back when this old house was very much alive. The garden went to weeds along the picket fence. The roses she once tended at no small expense are tangled now with thistle and with morning vine, long since vanished, just like her, just like mine. Long since vanished, long since gone, like the smoke from a fire that burned too long. Long since vanished, long since through, like the morning mist that hides the dew. She's long since vanished from these rooms and halls, long since vanished from these 4 walls, like a song you half remember but can't quite place, long since vanished without a trace. I kept the dishes in the cabinet where she put them last, and left the curtains hanging just the way she had them cast. Not because I thought she'd come back to check, just because changing things felt like a kind of wreck. The neighbors stopped their casseroles after Christmas came, and the mailman stopped asking after her by name. And slowly life adjusted to the shape of one, long since vanished underneath the sun. Long since vanished, long since gone, like the smoke from a fire that burned too long. Long since vanished, long since through, like the morning mist that hides the dew. There's a kind of peace that comes after the long grief, like the quiet after thunder, like November leaf that settles on the ground and doesn't fight the fall, and finds a kind of rest in giving up it all. I opened up the windows last September for the first time, let the autumn air come through, and everything felt fine. Not happy and not healed, but somewhere in between. Long since vanished, but still somehow in the scene. Long since vanished, long since gone, like the smoke from a fire that burned too long. Long since vanished, long since through, like the morning mist that hides the dew. She's long since vanished from these rooms and halls, long since vanished from these 4 walls, like a song you half remember but can't quite place, long since vanished without a trace. Long since vanished, but not forgotten, long since vanished. At 3 in the morning, when the house is finally still, and the only sound is crickets on the summer hill. I find myself awake with all the thoughts that won't sleep, the ones I keep too busy in the daytime to keep. The fan turns slow above me in the August heat. The dog is on the floor beside my restless feet. And somewhere in the dark outside, a whippoorwill calls, and I lie there listening to everything that falls. 3 a.m. and the crickets know my name. 3 a.m. and the darkness plays its game. 3 a.m. when the soul has nowhere to hide. 3 a.m. and the truth sits right beside every choice I've made and every word I've said. 3 a.m. is the most honest hour in my head. 3 a.m. and the crickets sing it true. 3 a.m. Lord, I think of nothing but you. I think about the years that passed before I understood. What I had was everything, and everything was good. But a man can be surrounded by his blessings and go blind, and wake up at 3 in the morning with a haunted mind. The children sleep so easy in their rooms down the hall, with no knowledge of the weight their daddy bears through it all. And I'm grateful for their innocence, and grateful for their rest, and grateful that 3 a.m. gives me time to count the blessed. 3 a.m. and the crickets know my name. 3 a.m. and the darkness plays its game. 3 a.m. when the soul has nowhere to hide. 3 a.m. and the truth sits right beside every choice I've made and every word I've said. 3 a.m. is the most honest hour in my head. 3 a.m. and the crickets sing it true. 3 a.m. Lord, I think of nothing but you. But you reach across the pillow in your sleep and take my hand like something you instinctively keep. And the crickets go on singing, and the fan goes on turning, and the 3 a.m. inside me stops its burning. I'll be back here tomorrow in this same dark room, listening to the crickets underneath the moon. But tonight I close my eyes and let the grateful settle in. 3 a.m. has given me myself again. 3 a.m. and the crickets know my name. 3 a.m. and the darkness plays its game. 3 a.m. when the soul has nowhere to hide. 3 a.m. and the truth sits right beside every choice I've made and every word I've said. 3 a.m. is the most honest hour in my head. 3 a.m. and the crickets sing it true. 3 a.m. Lord, I think of nothing but you. And the crickets (3 a.m.)
You don't plant a field and expect it overnight. It takes the rain and the sun and the long patient light. You
tend it through the drought and the late spring freeze. And love is no different. Love is one of these. We planted something small between us long ago. A nervous handshake at a church social, a slow walk home through the summer, and a good night at the gate. And neither one of us could see how tall it grows. Love is a harvest you work toward every year. Love is a patience through the drought and the fear. Love is a morning when the fields finally show everything you planted in the long ago. Love is a harvest worth every aching hand. Love is a lifetime working the same land. Love is the autumn when you see what you made. Love is a harvest that will never fade. We had our share of seasons that were dry and hard, when the words between us didn't come easy in the yard. But we kept on showing up and kept on tending through, the way a farmer does what a farmer has to do. And the harvest came in fuller than we ever could have dreamed, fuller than the young ones at that church social scene. To believe it ever could be on that nervous summer night, when love was just a seed and everything was light. Love is a harvest you work toward every year. Love is a patience through the drought and the fear. Love is a morning when the fields finally show everything you planted in the long ago. Love is a harvest worth every aching hand. Love is a lifetime working the same land. Love is the autumn when you see what you made. Love is a harvest that will never fade. The young ones ask me what's the secret to the years. I tell them show up every morning through the tears, through the lean years and the hard years and the in-between. Love is not a feeling, it's a discipline. Now we walk these fields together in the late October gold, two farmers who have grown their harvest brave and bold. And every row we walk tells a story of our years. Love is a harvest, Lord, it's worth it through the tears. Love is a harvest you work toward every year. Love is a patience through the drought and the fear. Love is a morning when the fields finally show everything you planted in the long ago. Love is a harvest worth every aching hand. Love is a lifetime working the same land. Love is the autumn when you see what you made. Love is a harvest that will never fade. Love is a harvest worth every year. Love is a harvest.
Love is a spring thing when you're young and green. Everything is color and everything is keen. You reach for it like sunlight and it fills your open hands. And you think that this is simple and you think that this is planned. Love is a summer thing when the children come along, when the days are full and loud and every moment's a song. You're too busy living it to stop and take it in. And before you know it, autumn's just around the bend. Love is a season, love is a change, love is the weather rolling over the rain. Love is a spring and a summer and a fall. Love is a winter when you need it most of all. Love is a season, but it doesn't have to end. Every year it comes back around again. Love is a season,
Love is a season,
love is a turning,
love is a turning,
love is the fire that keeps on burning. Love is an autumn thing when the children leave the nest, when the house gets quiet and you rediscover the rest of the person that you married in the long ago spring, and you fall in love again with everything. Love is a winter thing when the hair turns white as snow, when the steps are slow and careful and the cold winds blow. You hold each other tighter as the seasons turn the page, and love burns warmest in the winter of your age. Love is a season, love is a change, love is a weather rolling over the rain. Love is a spring and a summer and a fall. Love is a winter when you need it most of all. Love is a season, but it doesn't have to end. Every year it comes back around again. Love is a season,
love is a season,
love is a turning,
love is a turning,
love is the fire that keeps on burning. People say that love fades, but I say it transforms. From the lightning of the young years to the shelter from the storms, from the passion of the spring nights to the comfort of the grave. Love just keeps on changing in the most beautiful way. Now we're sitting on the porch in the late November light, watching all the seasons we have lived through in our sight. And I wouldn't trade a single turning of the year for anything the world could offer. Everything is here. Love is a season, love is a change, love is the weather rolling over the rain. Love is a spring and a summer and a fall. Love is the winter when you need it most of all. Love is a season, but it doesn't have to end. Every year it comes back around again. Love is a season,
love is a season,
love is a turning,
love is a turning,
love is the fire that keeps on burning.
love is a season, love keeps on burning. Love is a season.
You were never the kind to settle down. You always had one eye on the next town. You wore your wedding ring like a borrowed thing and chased every pretty face that the summer would bring. I watched you drift like smoke on the wind, telling yourself it wasn't a sin, convincing your heart that what you did was fine. While I sat home at the end of the line, your restless soul will find no peace. From the mountains to the river, to the Gulf and the seas, your restless soul will wander and roam till the day it finally realizes it's alone. Your restless soul, your restless soul. The Lord have mercy on your restless soul. I heard you're living out in Abilene with someone half your age and a borrowed dream. I don't wish you harm, but I pray you see the life you threw away when you walked out on me. The kids ask about you every now and then. I tell them Daddy's traveling and I smile again. But at night I let myself cry just one tear for the man I loved who was never quite here. Your restless soul will find no peace. From the mountains to the river, to the Gulf and the seas, your restless soul will wander and roam till the day it finally realizes it's alone. Your restless soul, your restless soul. I'm not bitter, darling, I've made my peace. I found my footing when the storm did cease. I planted my garden and I raised my children right, and I sleep just fine now every single night. But somewhere down the road, when the years pile on and the pretty faces fade and the novelty's gone, you'll drive past this old house on a cold winter's eve and finally understand what it means to grieve. Your restless soul will find no peace. From the mountains to the river, to the Gulf and the seas, your restless soul will wander and roam till the day it finally realizes it's alone. Your restless soul, your restless soul, your restless soul, your restless soul, your restless soul. Lord have mercy, your restless soul. Lord have mercy, your restless soul. The sun is sinking low behind the water tower hill. The cattle standing quiet and the evening air is still. Your rocking chair is moving in that slow, familiar way, and the last light of the summer paints the end of the day. There's sweet tea on the table and the radio plays low, an old song from the 70s we both somehow still know. You hum along and close your eyes and let the music in, and I watch you in the golden light and fall in love again. Dusk on the old back road, fireflies carry their lanterns and glow. Dusk on the old back road, where everything slows and everything shows. The life we built together in the fading of the light. Dusk on the old back road on a warm September night. The kids called from the city just before the sun went down. Said everything is busy in that loud and rushing town. We told them we were sitting on the porch just like always, living in the golden of our slow and quiet days. The mockingbird is settling in the cedar by the lane. The smell of cut grass rises with a distant hint of rain. Your hand reaches over and it finds its way to mine. And I think, Lord, I'd live this evening 1,000 more times. Dusk on the old back road, where the fireflies carry their lanterns and glow. Dusk on the old back road, where everything slows and everything shows. The life we built together in the fading of the light. Dusk on the old back road on a warm September night. Some folks spend their whole lives chasing something far away, never learning that the treasure was at home at the end of the day. But we figured that out early on that first September night, when we sat out on this porch and watched the stars come to life. Now the gray is in our hair and there are lines around our eyes, but every dust looks just as golden underneath these open skies. And I reach for you and you reach back, and nothing needs to be said. Two old souls on a back road porch, grateful and fed. Dusk on the old back road, where the fireflies carry their lanterns and glow. Dusk on the old back road, where everything slows and everything shows. The life we built together in the fading of the light. Dusk on the old back road on a warm September night. Dusk on the old back road, just me and you. Dusk on the old back road. Almost heaven, southern Alabama, where the kudzu climbs and the catfish holler. Older than the red clay on the river bend, younger than the stories that the old men tell. All my life I ran through those pine forests, chasing lightning bugs and summer promises. My grandmama would call me in at 8:30, and I'd come in slow so the night wouldn't wait. Lead me back to Alabama, down the lonesome road past the old bandana, hanging on the fence by the family farm. Lead me back to Alabama's arms. Alabama, lead me home. Alabama, lead me home. I've been living north and winter's long, and I'm doing just fine. But fine ain't the same as where you belong. And Alabama's been pulling me along. Because who doesn't care how long you've been gone? It just keeps on growing and it carries on. And somewhere in that stubborn green I see everything about Alabama that made me. Lead me back to Alabama, down the lonesome road, past the old bandana, hanging on the fence by the family farm. Lead me back to Alabama's arms. Alabama, lead me home. Alabama, lead me home. I dream about the porch swing and the ceiling fan, the smell of honeysuckle in my daddy's hands, the way the evening settled on the cotton fields, the warm Alabama feeling nothing else reveals. I bought my ticket on a Tuesday afternoon, said I'd be there before the harvest moon. Packed everything I owned into one old bag and headed home to that red dirt and that Alabama flag. Lead me back to Alabama, down the lonesome road, past the old bandana, hanging on a fence by the family farm. Lead me back to Alabama's arms. Alabama, lead me home. Alabama, lead me home. Lead me home, Alabama. Lead me home. Lead me home.
The dishes were still sitting in the sink undone. The kids were fast asleep before the setting sun. The radio was playing something old and slow, and she looked at me and said, "Come on, let's go." We slipped out to the back porch in the evening air. The lightning bugs were rising everywhere. She stepped into my arms without a word to say, and we swayed right there and swayed the night away. Swaying on the back porch, just me and you, nothing but the crickets and the evening dew. Swaying on the back porch under open skies, with your head upon my shoulder and your closing eyes. Swaying on the back porch, where we always fall back in love again like it's the first time of all. Swaying on the back porch, Lord, that's all I need. Just swaying on the back porch with you next to me. 20 years of mornings and we still come back to this old porch with its paint that's going slack. The floorboards creak beneath us, but they hold us right, just like they've done on every dancing night. She laughed and said the neighbors probably think we're strange, two middle-aged folks swaying in their range. I said let him look and pulled her a little close, 'cause this right here is what I love the most. Swaying on the back porch, just me and you, nothing but the crickets and the evening dew. Swaying on the back porch under open skies, with your head upon my shoulder and your closing eyes. Swaying on the back porch, where we always fall back in love again like it's the first time of all. Swaying on the back porch, Lord, that's all I need. Just swaying on the back porch with you next to me. Some couples go to dinner and some couples go to shows, but we've always found our magic in the way the evening goes. When the world gets quiet and the stars come out to play, and the back porch calls us out to sway. When the gray comes in and our dancing days grow slow, and the steps are smaller than they used to go, I'll still reach for your hand in the evening air and sway with you as long as I am there. Swaying on the back porch, just me and you, nothing but the crickets and the evening dew. Swaying on the back porch under open skies, with your head upon my shoulder and your closing eyes. Swaying on the back porch, where we always fall back in love again like it's the first time of all. Swaying on the back porch, Lord, that's all I need. Just swaying on the back porch with you next to me. Swaying on the back porch, just me and you. Swaying.
I've driven through the mountains and the Mississippi plain, rode the Texas Panhandle in the cold October rain, rode the Carolina lowlands where the Spanish moss hangs low. But every road I travel tells me where I need to go. I've slept in 40 counties underneath 100 skies. I've watched the sun come up over fields I don't recognize, but somewhere in the turning of the miles beneath my wheels, every road keeps bringing back the same familiar feels. Every dirt road leads me back to you. Every crossroads, every detour, every view, every mile I put between us just reminds me what is true. Every dirt road leads me back to you, back to the porch light and the kitchen and the sound of your voice calling softly as the sun goes down. No matter where I wander, no matter what I do, every dirt road leads me back to you. I called you from a diner somewhere east of Santa Fe, said I'd be home by Friday, but it looked like Saturday. You said take your time but hurry, and I heard you smile, and I put the truck in drive and started burning every mile. The radio played something about a man who got it wrong. Oh, spent his whole life traveling when he should have stayed along. I turned it up real loud and let the lesson settle in it, and pointed that old hood towards home again. Every dirt road leads me back to you. Every crossroads, every detour, every view, every mile I put between us just reminds me what is true. Every dirt road
leads me back to you, back to the porch light and the kitchen and the sound of your voice calling softly as the sun goes down. No matter where I wander, no matter what I do, every dirt road leads me back to you. Some men roam because they're running from themselves. Some men keep their love locked up on dusty shelves. But I roam because the road reminds me every time that everything worth having is already mine. I pulled up to the driveway just as evening turned to night, the kitchen window glowing with that warm, familiar light. You stepped out on the porch, and Lord, you looked so good. I killed the engine, walked to you the way I always should. Every dirt road leads me back to you. Every crossroads, every detour, every view, every mile I put between us just reminds me what is true. Every dirt road leads me back to you, back to the porch light and the kitchen and the sound of your voice calling softly as the sun goes down. No matter where I wander, no matter what I do, every dirt road leads me back to you. Every dirt road leads me back. Every dirt road leads me back to you.
I've been down 1,000 roads since I left this town. I'm through the mountain passes and the valleys further down, through the Carolina Piedmont and the Georgia red clay. But every winding road keeps bringing me your way. I stopped at a crossroads somewhere east of here, pulled over in the gravel with the engine in gear, and sat there in the silence till the silence spoke clear. Every winding road runs through, my dear. Every winding road runs through you. Every detour and delay and every long view, every mile I travel just confirms what I knew. Every winding road runs through you, through the hollows and the hilltops and the morning dew, through the fields and the fences and the skies of blue. No matter where I'm headed and no matter what I do, every winding road runs through you. I called you from a payphone in the pouring rain, said I don't know where I'm going, but I'm coming back again. You said the porch light's on and supper's on the stove, and I pointed that old truck back down the road I know. There's a pool that lives below the ribs of a man that no map in the world can help him understand. It just knows the direction and it knows the way, and it pulls him toward the one he loves at the end of the day. Every winding road runs through you, every detour and delay and every long view, every mile I travel just confirms what I knew. Every winding road runs through you, through the hollows and the hilltops and the morning dew, through the fields and the fences and the skies of blue. No matter where I'm headed and no matter what I do, every winding road runs through you. A man can roam a lifetime, and a man can seek and find, all manner of distractions for his body and his mind. But the road that matters most is always the one that leads him back to love before the day is done. I pulled up to the driveway in the last of the light, the kitchen window glowing like a lantern in the night. He stepped out on the porch, and Lord, the road fell away. And I knew I'd been heading here since my very first day. Every winding road runs through you, every detour and delay, and every long view, every mile I traveled just confirms what I knew. Every winding road runs through you, through the hollows and the hilltops and the morning dew, through the fields and the fences and the skies of blue. No matter where I'm headed and no matter what I do, every winding road runs through you. Every winding road runs through you. Every road.
I was born in the back of a Chevrolet, somewhere between Nashville and the light of day. Mama said I came out already looking at the door, like I had somewhere to be and somewhere before. By 16 I had my license and my daddy's keys. By 17 I'd driven as far as I pleased. By 18 I was gone down the interstate alone, with nothing but the radio and nowhere to call home. Born to drive, just me and the highway keeping this thing alive. Born to drive, the white lines in the wind and the way I survive. I was built for the open road and the long goodbye. Born to drive, Lord, I was born to drive. I've seen the sun come up over the Smoky Mountains high. I've seen the Texas flatlands stretch forever under sky. I've slept in my truck in a Colorado snow, and woke up to a world that only road men know. Some folks say I'm running, but I say I'm going toward something out beyond the next horizon in that next Ford. Some men find their peace in a house upon a hill. I find mine at 70 in the evening chill. Born to drive, just me and the highway keeping this thing alive. Born to drive, the white lines and the wind and the way I survive. I was built for the open road and the long goodbye. Born to drive, Lord, I was born to drive. But every man comes to a crossroads in the end, where the road ahead looks just the same as round the bend. Something in the distance starts to look like home,
There's something in the chest says you've been long enough alone. I pulled off in a small town on a Friday afternoon. Saw a woman on a porch swing underneath the moon. She looked up from her book, and Lord, she caught my eye. And for the first time in my life, I didn't want to drive. Born to drive, born to drive. Just me and the highway keeping this thing alive. Born to drive, born to drive. The white lines and the wind and the way I survive. I was built for the open road and the long goodbye. Born to drive, Lord, I was born to drive. Born to drive. Maybe not forever,